how can AI be further leveraged to improve the efficiency of recruiting at the later stage of the process, guys? What do you guys think on the later stages of where AI could fit in?
I I've seen it used again. The question is how much of this is AI versus just kind of AI like automation,
Yeah.
which is like ghosting for for onboarding startups, stuff like that, in terms of nudge kind of technology, which to me, it doesn't have to be AI. The AI piece does come back to the conversational side of understanding when someone goes, oh, well, I can't start Monday. But instead of just ghosting, the AI can actually have the conversation of why. Why is that? I forgot, like I have an appointment or my kid starts school or whatever. Can I start on Tuesday? Instead of just like all of a sudden the person never shows and we think, oh, well, we have no idea why we got ghosted from that. I mean, I guess that's probably the latest stage, right? From the recruiting side. I still think the most underutilized, highest ROI is screening. If you think about how we use screening or how applicants get through right now, we have a tiny portion of applicants that actually get into the process. I would say 3 to 5% on average. If and that's and here's what happens: 100 people apply to a job, recruiter goes in, takes a look at 15, 20, screens a handful, sends them on to a hiring manager. Hey, here's the best that apply. 80% of those people never even got looked at. If I'm going to screen, I'm going to get 100% of them. Immediately, you're going to have a higher quality of hire just because statistically, you're going to go through all of everybody that applied and you're probably going to actually hire faster. Do I want to send AI screens right to the hiring manager? No, I'm going to use that as a filter. I'm going to get to the highest ones that came out of that screen. And now I'm going to do a second level screen that's different than what the AI is asking from a recruiter standpoint. Ultimately, the hiring manager is going to go, holy crap, what happened to you guys? Because the people you're sending me now are way better. And it's
What
like, well, because now we've engaged 100% of the people that are applying.
It goes back to your question, Chris, about like, I mean, you could apply this not just to late stages, but if I were to use a late stage example, I mean, let's say you're using a highly automated process to get someone through, they're doing AI based screening, you're getting them to an offer as fast as possible. If you use something that's highly automated like that, then the candidate is now ready to ask a lot of questions, right? They have a lot of questions, maybe about the job. They want to ask about the benefits. They want to ask if you're at a startup in a tech role, you might be like, I need to learn a little bit more about the equity structure. And you've got some questions that you would normally then a recruiter has to get on and have kind of that during the offer, the post offer
Yeah.
conversation. Hey, that's a huge opportunity,
Yeah, those
especially
follow-up communications. Yeah.
yeah, it's follow-up, but it's also just like, hey, the person doesn't just have to take their benefits brochure and their offer letter and dump it into Chat GPT and try to get to the bottom of this. You'd actually build that into the knowledge base of the job and the offer and the company. And so I don't know, I just see there's a lot of value that you're right. It hasn't been focused on later stage in the process, but if you're thinking as a recruiter, but maybe some people would be like, that's really where recruiters need to live is we're automating all the front end. Now I get to build the trust and close the deal. So we don't want AI there.
Yeah.